Alright, so hey Fish fam, this is Nikachu Merfolk Master. I am here with my brother. We are back with Merfolk, but I'm going to stick with Mono Blue Merfolk because I really want to take advantage of the interaction, like Harbinger of the Tides. Harbinger of the Tides is going to bounce those stupid Ragavans and those Dragon Rage Channelers so that they cannot come back after I play Chalice of the Void. And Chalice of the Void, I think, is hot! It's hot like... What's it hot like?
Tamale.
Tamales! You heard my brother. It's hot like tamales. It crushes those stupid suspend decks. You just put it on 0, and also there's just too many of these Ragavan decks, Dragon Rage Challenger decks, the food decks. The food decks are even getting more aggressive at the 1-drop slot. Chalice of the Void going to take care of all that crap. So I really believe in Chalice of the Void right now, which means we don't need so many 1-drops in the main deck because they're just going to get hit by our Chalice of the Void anyway. So like that is the deal. And if you want to see... If you want to keep watching the evolution of Modern Merfolk, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are going to thank our sponsors, however, starting with FusionGamingOnline.com. The local game store, they've got a deal of the week every single week. You always want to check in at Fusion Gaming what the new deal is week in and week out, and you can get all your Modern Horizons 2 cards there. They've got the singles always stocked up. And you can get an extra discount when you use coupon code Nikachu at checkout to get 5% off all your purchases. We're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. Rent any deck you want. Are you afraid of any particular card getting banned in Modern Horizons from Modern Horizons 2? Maybe you should be, but you don't have to worry about playing those decks if you are renting them with Mana Traders. And you can support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 15% off your first 2 months using coupon code Nikachu. And we've got new patrons supporting the channel on Patreon. Thank you very much, everyone, for supporting the channel in all ways, you know, Twitch subs and patron subscriptions. So we're going to thank very much to Dominic Y, and we're going to thank Ethan Koenig. Thank you very much for supporting the channel on Patreon. So...
It's Dr. Katz.
Dr. Katz is here. Welcome, Dr. Katz. Well, I got to get my stuff set up a little bit better around here. It's been a while. I had to restart my computer a million times, too. Hey, Cactus of Vishmok. Hey, Nikachu, always seem to miss the streams. Finally get to... Oh, welcome. You get to see that you're here. No, we're no challenge. In order to be in the challenge on a Sunday, I got to wake up at 5:45 in the morning. That is not happening. I'm very sorry. So here's the deck. Yeah, it's basically stock Merfolk for the most part, but I am going to squeeze in the Harbinger for that interaction so we can tempo out those Azmoranos, the Ragavans, the Dragon Rage Channelers, and then lock them out when we have Chalice of the Void on 1 on the battlefield. I really think Chalice is super well positioned in the metagame, so we were playing Chalice. I am going to play more Spreading Seas. I have to admit, it's really annoying when I'm up against an Urza Saga deck that I don't have enough Tide Shapers to beat those Urza Saga decks. So I'm going to play a few more Spreading Seas in my deck. I'm going to have them in the sideboard. And you know what? I am copying this from M. Hayashi. M. Hayashi is like, fuck all those combo decks. If we're up against a combo deck, eat my Counterspell, my Force Negation, and Chalice of the Void. So we're going to have 12 things to beat up on those decks. And for the attrition-based decks, when I have to side out the Force Negation, the Chalice of the Void, and some number of Ether Vials, I got enough cards like Relic, Dismember, and Spreading Seas to bring in. And maybe I can even bring in a few Counterspells if necessary. Yeah, and I just have one Maririgi. Hopefully that's not too bad, rounding that out with a Glasspool Mimic. Alright, so with that, let's get into our league. Actually, you can entertain them. I'm actually gonna use the washroom. So, go to it.
Alright.
Oh, you're gonna play a game? I better remember to edit that out.
Well, if we can find a game. Hopefully you don't have, what is it, multiple sclerosis like the real Dr. Katz, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, here we go. It's one of these guys. That's a super keepable hand. I do not, LOL. But I am there. Oh yeah, okay. Either you're going to be a fan of the show or a therapist, so it's one or the other. Alright, he's about to resign in 3, 2, 1. He doesn't want any tribal bullshit. This guy doesn't want no Tron. Is he gonna stick around? Is he actually gonna stick around? Hello, Mathematic. Oh yeah. Death touch.
Stuck with the upkeep. Dun, dun, dun.
What is this bullshit? Okay, thank goodness. Oh, fuck me. Whoops. I'm still waking up, yo. Alright. We have a board presence. Whenever deals that player discards a card at random. Oh fuck, that's not good. This guy's gonna beat me, I think. Yeah, sure. Oh, the motherfucker has flying too. Alright, he's back. I'm done.
You have flying? I'm dead. What the hell is this? A fucking hypnotic specter?
He says good game.
Good game. Good games. I enjoyed it. Let's have another.
He was one of those guys. No planeswalkers. No tribes.
It's Sean. Yeah, it's Sean 126. Legendary. No fucking anything.
So what the fuck is he playing?
Well, he's playing with Hypnotic Spectre apparently. That's
Right,
funny.
now onto the real show.
And you made him feel like, you know, he actually won that one because he attacked with the Hypnotic Spectre and you resigned like you can't do anything. That's funny.
See you in the parking lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my deck right because I'm making a world record for submitting the wrong deck list as I enter a league. All right, let's go! I thought your brother was playing in the league. No, my brother is bullshitting around on the side. That's what he's doing. Chalice plus Cavern plus Elemental seems good. Elementals is just fucking smoking right now. It's so strong. Hey, Aaron. Who's the first one here? We had... Chop-a-Bear was here. Oh, we could have never have guessed that. Impossible. The Simic last time kicked W was doing free matchups and saw Nikachu in the free queue and was like, wait, his brother is on right now? That's right.
If you ever see that name in there, it's the only reason why.
Or I'm in the Mana Trader series because no, in the best of one, it's they're never there.
Play.
Yeah,
I am in Bumtown, Pony World.
You better believe it. If you see Nikachu, yeah, you're gaining a reputation.
With your name.
Yeah, I know, with my name. That's Nikachu's brother. Oh yeah, Chubby Meatball wants in. Okay, Chubby Meatball. Too hot? It's never too hot. She made a huge mess in the bed last night. She puked up like a hairball with food.
Yeah. I'll be meatball.
What's
Oh,
going
because
on
of
here?
dogfish. Doesn't this guy join your chat?
Yes, this is a Merfolk player. I have no idea if he's in the chat right now.
We'll know in a minute.
We'll know if he makes any really sus plays. Oh! Is he a traitor? Has he betrayed the fish fam? This hand looks terrible versus... This hand will only be good if he's playing hammer. Because force negation is just brutal. I'm gonna keep this. Who's on the... We won the die roll.
Does Hammer play with lures?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Can bring back the hammer.
Well, they mulliganed.
Excellent. Keep doing that. We need it. If I get Thoughtseize, I'll probably force and negate it to protect the Silver Gill Adept. I've been using the Trellin $12 Tron deck. Oh my god, yeah, the price keeps going up, and I keep winning with it, but each game is basically wait 10 minutes until I find a Nugan and they scoop. Aha ha ha ha! I've been expecting you. Okay, where's our Chalice of the Void? Damn. Digging for Chalice of the Voidish. Boop. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, I can keep bouncing this Dragon Rage Chandler all day. And here comes the value. I mean, every single time the Dogfish just plays anything, this will trigger. So kept a card on top. I'm going to attack. Look at my top card. Does it matter if you take something? Probably. Or how much does it matter? But the problem with force and negation... Okay, let's see if we learn anything. No, he's probably going to keep whatever on top. The thing is, force and negation isn't worth much. That's my problem.
Thank you, Planeswalker.
But this is good for, like, Thoughtseize. Oh, we got something. The Wandering Planeswalker resub 2 months in a row. Thank you very much, the Wandering Planeswalker. You wandered into the right direction. Also, Nardoto has been surfing for 8 months. Surfing the waves for 8 months. This is a tough decision. Okay, like, so you Thoughtseize me. You take a Lord. Can I... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna... Oh, you know, he's got a Modest of Mind rated with 1 million people. I don't know when's the next time I can use this, so I'm gonna use it right now. It feels awkward, though, because I want my opponent to lose life. I really do. You wanna go? I have more resources than you. Well, maybe not now. Well, I can't use Harbinger, so I might as well play the card that I believe I showed. Yeah. Attack! No removal there. Not yet, anyway. That is a bit weird, no removal. Because you're free to do it. You're free to play, you know, Lightning Bolt, Fiddle Push, whatever you want. There's nothing against that. Another Mishra's Bauble. Grind that value. Greetings from Spain. Do you know any Spanish? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis.
Yo tengo la café azúcar, con azúcar y leche.
There you go.
I have coffee with milk and sugar.
I have coffee. With milk. What else do I know in Spanish? I'm really limited. This is Grixis! What happened here? This is a Grixis deck. Hey, poof. Still a 1-1. Pathetic. That is so sad. Okay, let's get our tempo on. Oh my god, too much tempo. Okay, let's bounce this fool. I don't get it. Are we gonna like randomly see a Gurmag Angler or something? Contra here for the 5-0. Let's hope it is one. Oh, it has to be a shadow deck. Croxa? Terminate? Never nude Tobias. Well, you never change your clothes? What's up, fam? Welcome. Welcome to the wave. Another Dragon Rage Channeler. I wonder if they're gonna use it as a removal spell. You know what? Reedry is worth the big bucks, but I'm still gonna play it anyway. With Ragavan, can you play Crashing Footfalls for free? Can't you?
Fucking hope not.
So what is this what's gonna happen here? We have Lightning Bolt on our Reedry. That's fine. Oh, is this gonna kill? No, you still don't have sorcery or creature. But if they found it, we'd be screwed because this could be a 3/3 blocking one of these creatures. We're lucky, unless there's still some other spells to be cast. Well, we're still putting the pressure on. I'm playing against the Dogfish. Half dog, half fish.
That's a Mother 3 enemy, actually. Dogfish.
Oh, it's Scourge of the Skyclaves. And another Dragon Rage Channeler. Alright.
That traitor.
I will just continue to attack. It seems like he's really light on removal.
Good. It's a good thing.
Anybody know of some good Magic the Gathering online budget decks? Well, the Tron one. I know Nikachu has a $100 Merfolk, but that would be the limit. I found some $40 Red Asmo Hollow One decks and some Bobless decks. Well, there's like a $12 Tron deck right now. You could find it on Nikachu MTG streams. I talked about it. What does this mean? Because I could block here. Okay, I am sus. I'm super sus of this. Another Scourge of the Skyclaves. Lightning Bolt, okay. Sure. I'll just bounce this stupid thing. Oh, if we draw a land, that'll be perfect. We bounce both of them. That'd be so boss. That's fine.
I'm not so sure.
We didn't draw the land. So they did have the Lightning Bolt, I think, to shoot maybe themselves? No, that wouldn't have worked. They still had to shoot the Lord. Pass. So if they have no removal spell by next turn, they're dead.
Three, two, one.
Well, we see what happens. Are we on defense? No, we're not on defense. Yeah, I'm going to take the whole 8. I really could use one more land. Please! Like, even to just fucking block something. Like, I can beat this, but I need one more land. To at least, like, bounce this, chump block the other Scourge that's about to come down, and attack at the same time.
Come on, come on, come on. Island! Also good.
Not really. I really want that land instead. So what do? Snipe this off and attack for 2? But it doesn't change anything. Okay, if I snipe this off, attack for 2, and draw a land, I can play 2 Lords and win, so I guess that's a line.
It's your only out.
This is very frustrating. I hate losing like this. Like, I've basically got to win, you know? I've got the win here. I've got the win, but I like, can't curve out. Bloxies. Is this where there's Team or Battle Rage? Nope. We live to see another day.
He brought the life totals to parity. Surprisingly. Alright, come on. A land does it. Probably. You piece of shit. As your turn.
It sort of does, unless my opponent has Lightning Bolt. Attack! Bravery! Well, they gotta have something, right? Because they didn't even get Luris. Which is very concerning. Maybe they have a removal spell. And now the removal spell is sort of useless. Hopefully it's a removal spell, not like Kolaghan's Command or something. Alright, we go to 1. Wait, this deck is heckin' weird. You're playing the deck with Merfolk Sovereign right now? No, I'm not. Oh, I haven't updated the latest list. Don't collect a Brutality me or something. Okay. Well, that seems like a good line. That seems like good news for us. Unless there's still a Fatal Push in hand. Or 2 Fatal Pushes. That could be a problem. Well, I mean, okay. I mean, I can play... I have options if we don't draw the land. Okay, we drew the land. Now, is it over? What is the cleanest way to win this? Because if I play 2 Lords and there's 2 removal spells, they could kill off both Harbingers and then attack me in the air for, like, lethal. Or I play Lord, attack with everything. They still got to play the removal spells on the 2 Harbingers. They can't play one on Lord. Oh, no, they can. They can play one on Lord, one on Harbinger, and then block.
He needs to be able to fetch for a basic, though. Because he still has to pay 1 life for the thing. And
Yeah, but they can. They can get a swamp. Okay, I think it's just best we go for it. Actually, do you know what could be stuck in his hand? Stubborn Denials. Okay, we won. But that could have happened, you know, on turn 4. Oh, that's too close for my blood. Too close. Alright. Let's get rid of some of this fluff. I don't like Chalice versus them, but, I mean, I'm going to play it. Okay, what do we want? Dismember is A-okay in my books. Relic is good. You know what? I'm not gonna bring in too many relics while I have Chalice in the deck. And Chalice is really hit or miss post board. I mean, you know, I've said so many times in the past, I hate Chalice post board versus Grixis Shadow. Okay, I don't stop Kolaghan's Command, Abrade, Collective Brutality. Can't beat Luris very well. Maybe I'm not. I really hate this card. Relic is good. I could have 2 Spreading Seas versus them. Yeah. It's sort of a weird thing, but it's possible. Chalice is so good game 1 versus Grixis Shadow, and it's just dog shit games 2 and 3. And they're probably playing with, like, whatever. Like, I think Relic is more impactful than Chalice versus Grixis Shadow post board.
Keeps that graveyard clean.
Keeps that graveyard clean, that's right.
Better than Dompe ever did.
Did already play? Oh, yeah, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna switch it for you guys. Switch this stupid budget deck. This hand's terrible. This hand's better. I'll keep this. I like all the other interactions, so I'll get rid of the Spreading Seas.
Off to the races.
Off to the races. I'll just... maybe I want to keep this just in case. It's a bit of a liability. But I mean, it's still a threat if it gets to stick. And we have really good things to copy, so I guess I'll start off with an island and pass.
Move history stuck.
Okay, I fixed the deck list for all of you. Are you happy now? Is everyone happy? Here comes 1 damage. We're undefeated, Chief. We're undefeated. Yeah, no wins. We're going for a boomer. We're going for a Jund 5-0. See, this is why Chalice wouldn't be good either on the draw. We got a lot of Harbingers. That's at least useful. Tempo. I don't know if this is the greatest tempo play, but they're stuck on one land, so that's some good news. I'm surprised.
Another.
Oh no, they're just gonna kill this thing and look for some land. But if there's no land to be seen, it's all good for us. Do you have a few fan or AC in the back? Yeah, I have AC in the background. Because I don't have AC in the background, I'm gonna die. This is just this is how it's gonna be in the summer. These are the summer streams. It could be worse. We should just crank up the mic and everything. Well, they kept it on top, so it has to be a land. Yeah. But it's not red.
And it's an island.
Is this even Shadow? It looks like Shadow. Yeah, it has to be Shadow because they're Scourge of the Skyclaves. Okay, so just for the sake of curving out, we're now going to play this thing. Actually, hold on. Let's play another one of these. You're stuck on red mana, so you can only play one Channeler a turn. There's the Fatal Push.
Yeah, keep emptying them out on these ponies.
Not sure what graphic cards you have. Oh, well, I have RTX voice, and it worked really, really well with my condenser microphone, but it does not work very well with my dynamic microphone. Like, it clips in and out all over the place. Unless you know how to get around that. So if you can't cast it with Ragavan, you also can't play it with the ability of Dothi Voidwalk without paying its mana cost? What are you talking about? Relic. Are you useful to me? So do we just slam Svelun? I mean, I guess. It's, yeah, not indestructible, but not many things kill it right now. And we've got a lot of backup on the future turns. Like, you need Revolt for Fatal Push. I need to block this for Lightning Bolt to kill it. Looks pretty good. I mean, okay, so there could be a Terminate here. But if this thing doesn't die, we're in great shape. Oh yeah, Bobble would also kill it. Footsies!
Goodbye, Trickster, probably.
NVIDIA Broadcast was their new iteration of RTX voice. Oh, interesting. Okay, hold on. I'll write it down. I'll check it out. Because I tried it with this Shure SM7B and it like just clipped all over the place. I'm like, well, this is useless. But the built-in noise cancellation was pretty good anyway.
It added a new layer of value to your streams.
Yeah. The negative value. Yeah. The value that goes down. Svelun! You want to save us, Svelun?
Well, he's having to think about it.
Well, I mean, he's fucked. I mean, look at this. Only two... Not even... The Dragon Rage Channeler's so far away from getting... Oh, no, it's not that far away. There's a land in there. So there's one card away from getting it online. Oh, you really want my Relic? Yeah, you better. If you attack, I would not block. I would not block at all. We got Glasspool Mimic. Well, anyway, let's attack. Let's get some of that delicious value. Yeah. It's not bad. We got to keep the Glasspool Mimic.
Card drawing machine.
No one's here for commentary. They just want to see the fish anyways. Yes. Or they're just here for the Nintendo music, really.
Could be in Spanish in the fishes. Bonito.
Okay, let's not play our land. Like a pony. Show the Trickster.
Yeah, he's seen everything. So.
Yeah. Oh, we have a Lord for next turn. Excellent.
Unless he
All
thought
right, let's go. Some people are just here for the 5/9. Oh. I thought you meant like someone's here to work. You looking to quit your... Actually, it's supposed to be a 9 to 5 job. 5 to 9? Those capitalists are taking over. They better pay overtime. That's like a... Those are streaming hours, really. The 5 to 9. How do you feel about the positioning of tribal decks, Merfolk spirits in the current meta? Not great because of these decks. Like these super low mana efficient decks are terrible. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, so how does this thing die? There was a fetch land. I could do nothing. Oh. Okay, so I think I'm going to Trickster this, then bounce it at end of turn. Because it's pretty free. You can't kill my Sveloon. Because you have to pay the tax. You want a Fatal Push? Too late. Oh no! It doesn't get paid the tax! Ah, shit. F my life. Okay, whatever. I fucked up. Either way, I can play Trickster on this. Oh, okay, there's no removal spell anyway. I can Trickster this, bounce with Harbinger, attack with Lord of Atlantis next turn. Chalice is surprisingly garbage against Grixis Shadow. Surprisingly garb. Do I just win here? I think I just win. We play a Lord, we copy the Lord. Attack for victory. Simple as that. Easy as the 1, 2, 3. I mean,
3, 2, 1.
I guess you can dismember the Sveloon. Maybe that was a mistake. And we won the match. One way or another. It helped, though, that our opponent didn't curve out very well. Which is rare. That doesn't happen very often. So with that, I mean, that's sort of why I like the Glasspool Mimic. I like Glasspool Mimic, especially if I'm playing with a heavy Chalice version of Chalice. So we get, like, extra copies of Trickster, but we get extra copies of Lords, even though we're not playing too many Lords in the first place. And Harbinger, like, this is the reason we're playing this deck, basically. Harbinger came through. Big time. It's the only way we can beat shit like this. Alright, let's get into round 2. Well, you do have time to Chalice, but they just have too many cards that ignore Chalice or beat it, like Kolaghan's Command, Abrade. Like, I hate that. Or they just play, like, I'm on the draw. They play Dragon Rage Channeler, then they play Scourge of the Skyclaves, and I'm like, what have I been doing here? And if the Chalice doesn't matter, then you just completely wasted a turn. That's like another big problem. You play the Chalice on one, they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. Okay, Scourge of the Skyclaves, Abrade, Terminate, Kolaghan's Command, F you.
It's done.
Fuck your deck. Because games 2 and 3, they can set their deck up better to not get eaten up by Chalice. Game 1, it's amazing. They'd have like almost no 2-drops or 2-drops plus. It's so hyper low to the ground. But games 2 and 3, I've lost so many times when I have a Chalice on the board. It seems like really hard. And also the terrifying thing, if they Thoughtseize you and they let you keep your Chalice, you know you're fucked. It's like they don't even care. They don't even care. We got a hand of cards, and we won the die roll. Let's keep. Our opponent again has Luris. That's very unsettling. I'll probably toss this Glasspool Mimic to this Force Negation if necessary. The good old never have anything to do on turn 1 deck. Yeah, everything's low to the ground. Hammer Time set the bar for how fast you have to be in Modern. You have to be this fast to play in Modern. And if you're not, get the hell out of here. What is your deck doing? You can't beat a flying Ornithopter that gets equipped with... Oh my god, you see? What do we do?
You say no.
If it has Flash, they can play the hammers at instant speed. Do you know what? Screw this.
Goodbye.
I don't know if this is the right move. I'm making this move. I am making an executive decision here. I'm making an executive decision. Because there's a lot of ways that, like, Force Negation can't counter stuff. Swift's Boot Boots. Wow, that's a fucking crappy card here. Oh!
Well timed.
Very well timed. I could even play it on 0 and bounce this thing. Alright, so, let's do the attacky-tacky. That's why we got Chalice in the main deck, boys and girls. That's why we got Chalice in the main deck. So we're not fucking around in this Modern metagame.
3, 2, 1.
Friend of mine plays Burn and he says it's sad about the power creep of Modern Horizons 2. I think the meta is okay. What do you think of Modern falling apart? Modern's not falling apart. It's getting more popular. I can tell based on my views. Like, everyone wants to play Modern right now. The thing is, when Modern shakes up, there's going to be winners and losers. People who want to play the new exciting decks, they're the winners. If you want to play like the old-fashioned decks, then you're the loser. That's just what it comes down to. Hey, do you know what's new? I didn't draw an Ether Vial immediately after I played Chalice on 1. That happens all the time. All the time. Doesn't happen all the time? It happens all the time. Well, here comes Luris.
For no value.
Well, no value yet. I'll attack into this damn thing. I'm a bit nervous about this card. Sure. Has haste. I'll block it. No, you don't want to? It's awkward. I can't Harbinger this card. Well, anyway, I'll attack. Because I have nothing else to do. Excellent decision.
See? That's why I have them in the deck.
We can play Harbinger at flash speed, so... I'd rather tempo something out. Oh! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that fast footwork there with that Ornithopter.
That's the Centipede Ornithopter.
The Centipede Ornithopter? Oh, look, they played an Inkmoth this turn. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's no point letting them have anything. Prevent the next 2 damage that be dealt to target legendary creature this turn, so I can't attack into this Luris so well is what you're telling me. Do you like breakfast sandwiches? Love them. Sausage and egg McMuffin all the way. But the thing is, I can make my own, so it's not that important. Prevent the next 2 damage that would be dealt to target legendary creature. Are you a legendary creature? And you have Hexproof. Why couldn't it be Shroud? Anyway, we desperately need... Actually, we're sort of screwed. Okay, so I can attack... Well, this doesn't even do anything because of the Ornithopter. You can only bring back 1 thing a turn. I should probably play that land.
I think he's got this one locked.
Yeah, it's over. We can't beat this. We need our opponent to tap out somehow.
Come on, bring it back.
Maybe they're just going to play the... Well, he can't play the hammer. Because of Chalice of the Void.
You got a lot of his Path to Exiles on lock and shit.
Yeah, a lot of... Well, I mean, there's a lot of 1-drops in that deck. Problem is getting through all this shit. I got another one. Oh, no, DJ Khaled right in there.
Well, we need a Tide Shaver.
Insert... We need another Lord, so I can just attack with everything.
Yeah, he's got this on lock.
Oh yeah, it's over.
This is an unbreakable loop.
It's an unbreakable defense. Ooh, fuck. What is it? It's cast, right?
Yes,
it's cast.
Correct.
Let's not screw this up. There's a lot of ways to fuck this up. Alright, Path to Exile offline. Alright, attack with everything. Oh yeah, they saw it. That's over. Chalice of the Void. Paid its dividends, right? Paid in dividends right there. Get your chalices. Tastes different. Tastes better if someone else makes it? Yes, I guess so.
There's a psychology there.
Okay, now the problem with Chalice is they've got a lot of answers coming in from the sideboard. Make no mistake, the answers are coming in. What is not good? Silver Gill Adept is a bit trash. Not interactive. Spreading Seas is actually good. Or okay, I should say. I'm not in... You know, Force Negation might have saved us in that one, but I'm not in love with it because a lot of stuff can happen at sorcery speed. I mean, sorry, instant speed. The most important stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know exactly what's the best way to sideboard this matchup. We do need the Spreading Seas to beat Urza Saga. Here, maybe the Ether Vial will distract them for a second. Master, what's going on? We're playing Merfolk versus Hammer Time. And here come the Mem Knights. And here comes the Sigardizade. Are we just dead next turn? Please don't let it be true. We do have a Harbinger. Go to a local place, best bagels in town. Oh man, this would have been so good if we had... Oh god, don't play 2 fucking hammers. Don't do it! Please, just play 1 hammer. I can deal with 1 hammer.
So this is why I put the Mem Knight in the deck.
There's 1 hammer. Hammer number 1. Okay, good. No turn 2 kill bullshit.
They gotta be careful naming themselves best bagels in town.
They do. That could be a complete, utter lie. Boing. Enjoy. Hammer.
Stuck on the battlefield.
That's okay. You just need 8 mana and boom, it's back online, right? Do you try suspend? Yeah, it's not too bad, but I'm playing with Chalice in the main, so suspend doesn't make as much sense. Hold on, what's going on here? Something bad? Oh man, am I dying to a hammer again? Wait, so you top deck the hammer? Oh, Shadow Spear. I care less about that. Sure. Be my guest. That is a problem, though. I mean, I would have preferred to have a Chalice out already. Because that Shadow Spear can be equipped. So what do I do? I could play Chalice on 0 and just keep bouncing these fuckers.
That sounds like a plan to me.
The problem is, like, all this stuff is already here. Like, how do I beat this Shadow Spear? Perpetually bounce this Ornithopter? Because I have a Glasspool Mimic that can copy my Harbinger. No, but they can just play another hammer, then I'm screwed. Alright, let's go. Drewski with the Prime 4 months in a row. Thank you very much, Drewski. We're going to get that Merfolk Brewski, Drewski. You opt to do nothing, huh? You will be punished. We'll punish you. Also, this Luris crap isn't going to work this time because we actually have a Spreading Seas. I'll play one of these Glasspool Mimics so that we've got access to 3 mana next turn. Or do we? Maybe I just tick the Vial up to 3. Nah, that's probably silly. Or do I Spreading Seas this thing right now?
Yep.
These are all annoying cards. Okay, you have a Luris in hand, you play Luris, you can't use anything. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, do you know what? I think I'm going to tick my Vial up to 3. I'll play Harbinger at the end of next turn.
And just keep rolling them out.
And we'll take up the Vial to 3, and then I can copy Harbinger if I have to. Because I'm going to play Spreading Seas next turn. Like, no matter what. Spreading Seas is coming out. The Mem Knight Army!
I love to see it.
Yeah.
But in a Merfolk deck.
That looks sus, but that's okay. It doesn't matter, really. You cannot get rid of this, right? There's nothing that makes mana here. Sometimes there's like a random... What's it called? Random artifact that adds mana. I can't remember. What is that stupid card's name? Okay, so I'm going to take away their only card draw.
Stupid card that adds mana.
The stupid card that adds mana, that's right. And it fucks me over.
That's the extended edition.
Another
oh my
Glasspool.
God.
So many Glasspool Mimics. I guess we'll play one. This is just that we can hardcast one next turn.
Yeah, play.
Or do I? Because I can play 2 anyway. Nah, we should just hold on to it and hope that I rip a land.
You can bounce just anything perpetually now.
Spring Leaf Drum, that's what I was talking about. I have been beaten by a Spring Leaf Drum so many times. We gotta show these decks who's boss. And the boss is Chalice of the Void.
He's probably just so mad right now.
Yeah, our opponent probably is pretty mad.
Not good enough.
No, it's not. I won't do anything, though. Oh. Oh, my.
Fooled you.
Fool you! Okay, we'll bounce this.
3, 2.
Yeah, they saw it. Yeah, you got it. You knew. You could see it. You could feel it coming. The resignation was on the way. They had nothing else to do, though. We had, like, Island Walk, and obviously they did not have removal. But who was the real winner here? Two factors. The Harbinger of the Tides and the Chalice of the Void. Boom. Combo together. That is the secret sauce in today's modern metagame. All right, let's get into round 3. You're going to take a coffee break? My brother's going to take a coffee break. He's just going to make coffee. You can drool over my new deck list here. Dr. Katz, I feel people sleep on Affinity. He eats up a lot of these attrition low CMC decks, at least in game 1. Well, the thing is, like, you're right. Affinity is not too bad, but Hammer Time is just a better Affinity deck. So that's the deal. So if they're gonna play Affinity, they might as well play Hammer Time. Like, no doubt about it. Affinity is doing okay, but it's like just a worse Hammer Time deck because it does very similar things, except they have access to like Luris and better cards. They're all in on that. They are cranial plating, which is Hammer Time. Well, only one Cavernous Souls because I don't have a whole lot of room for anything else. You could go down one more island, be a little bit more weaker to Blood Moon for another Cavernous Souls. You could even opt to get rid of the Oboro, but I think Oboro is okay. The real thing, I didn't mention this. No Horizon lands in this deck. I think Horizon lands are now a mistake. The metagame is way too damaging. I think taking 1 damage from those Horizon lands, huge mistake right now. Huge mistake. Like, every single time I draw a Horizon land, it's like, oh my god, this is terrible. This is so bad. I don't want this Horizon land. Get the hell out of here. So anyway, no Horizon land in this list. The meta is just too aggressive. I need the life. You're gonna need the life versus the Murktide decks, versus the Shadow decks, the Ragavan decks, the Hammer Time decks. It's just too aggro. Every point of damage matters. Like, you never can even crack that card for value anyway. There's not even any control decks in the format, so. Horizon lands, 2 thumbs down. Forgot to mention that in my deck tech. If you're watching, I mean, you're probably watching if you're watching the replay, this is not edited out, so. Horizon is good if you play with 20 lands. No. Horizon is good if the metagame is more mid-ranging, more based around card advantage and not tempo and aggro decks. And I mean, that is also another reason to go like Simic, that you can get that card advantage and also become more aggressive yourself. But if I'm going to be mono blue, there's less reason to play with the Waterlog Grove. I think it's a huge liability right now. I have not played. Well, I haven't played against the new Affinity yet. What do you mean? What new Affinity? You mean like Thought Monitor and stuff? Nettle Cyst? Urza's Saga? I have played against it. Nikachu says tribal decks struggle against these low curve decks and proceeds to. Well, I mean, that's the thing. That's why I've built the deck to be what it is. The story of this deck is just Chalice of the Void and Harbinger, and maybe we should have 4 Chalice, 2 Force Negations in the main for all I know. For all I know, that's like this is, in my opinion, this is the formula to beat Modern right now. Wanted to ask you, why are you not running Wanderwine Hub? Why would I? What utility does it give me? You got to be careful about Blood Moon. If you have 10 islands in your deck, you will not be beat by Blood Moon at all. Like, you will just completely ignore it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like a crying Karen on the floor of a shopping center as everyone walks around them, you will not care about that Blood Moon. Whereas with, if you start losing your islands, you get progressively weaker and weaker to Blood Moon. And I find, in my opinion, is the breaking point with the islands is 7 islands. If you go lower than 7 islands, you might as well be a 2-color deck. Like, there's just too many. I mean, a long time ago, we played Wanderwine Hub to play around Choke, but it's just not even necessary anymore because we have so many other utility lands, like Glasspool Mimic, for example. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you play Tribal smart, you have a chance against, like, almost any deck. But it still needs to be narrow. Like, if the metagame, like, fortunately the metagame's narrow enough that Chalice works. Have I played with the you mean M Hayashi version? I played with this Lord of Atlantis Liss deck. No Lord of Atlantis. It was okay. But I didn't think Spreading Seas should be in the main deck. I thought it should have been in the sideboard and you have Lord of Atlantis in the main deck. I wasn't willing to actually take out Lord of Atlantis. I always wondered, what is the utility of Oboro? Oh god. Hold on, don't we have a Mathematic? Are you here? Where's the command for Oboro? We have a link to a video. It's a question I haven't heard in a long time. A long time. Is it exclamation point Oboro? I think it's something else. I don't remember.
I'm good to go.
We made a command though, or does it show up? Just heard my name from the other room. Yeah, Matt. Someone asked about Oboro. I think we have a command for it, but I don't remember. Anyway, my brother's back, so the show goes on. So far, we're undefeated. We are untouchable. Well, Oboro has a lot of utility, which is why I hate repeating what it does. Which is why I made a video dedicated on this. Like, long story short, you can bounce it to your hand to discard to a random discard effect, like Kolaghan's Command, so you can save, like, your key card in your hand. You can filter colorless mana from Mutavault into blue mana by, like, tapping the Oboro for blue, tap your Mutavault to return Oboro back to your hand, replay Oboro, add for a second blue. And it also plays around Choke and Boil. Or Island Walk from your opponent. We won the die roll again. I mean, this is a pretty good hand. If they're... Whoops. It's a pretty good hand if they're weak to Chalice. If they're not weak to Chalice, this hand sucks.
I see a Crashing Footfalls deck. Come on.
What's the best sideboard versus Murktide decks? Leylines, Relics?
You should play with Gemstone.
This has got to be a matchup where we're playing Chalice on 0, right?
Yep. 1 on 0, 1
There's
on 1.
no way they can make 3 mana next turn. I'm just going to pass just so that they don't get that information. I don't know if anything changes.
You should play with Gemstone Caverns.
Oh, but they can still have, like, Brazen Bar in their deck. Mutavault? What do they get rid of? Oh, it's just Stompy. It's Eldrazi. These cards are terrible. Oh, God! Oh, no, what has happened?
Put 1 on 1, just for the hell of it.
I might as well put 1 on 0 for the hell of it. I'm not going to put 1 on 1 because I need to play something. Yeah, it's Eldrazi. I didn't notice the Eternal Scourge. You may cast it from exile, but whenever I target it, it goes back to exile. Yeah, this is like classic Eldrazi Stompy. In the undefeated bracket, none less. Can't be countered. No, it cannot. I mean, if I get Reedry online, it's fucked, but Chalice is terrible in this matchup. No! Yeah, we're sort of doomed.
It's not true.
It looked good at first. Oh, they still have this Mutavault, this staring down at us. Oh yeah, we got these are the greatest draws. These are hottest draws. Games 2 and 3 will be really good though. I have no problem. I mean, Eldrazi Tron is one thing. Eldrazi Stompy, piece of cake. Like, we got tons of garbage for this. And it looks like, are they out of gas already? You attacking with your Mutavault this early in the game?
Piece of cake.
Alright, defense, people, defense. Screw that Mimic. Whatever, I'll take it. You have something to do at my draw step? How dare you? Why would you do anything? I guess they have removal.
So show him the card that's hard to remove.
Well, I mean, if they have Dismember, everything's easy to remove. Got it. Well, that's not bad. I'll take it. We have a 3-drop. We can just play our 3-drops next turn. Well, there's the Dismember.
He took some life from that.
Our opponent definitely took life. Oh! Oh, that's a sneak. I love this card. I actually thought this was a super underrated card. So you can make blue mana out of this deck. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a spell with Devoid? Corrupted Crossroads. This comes into play with a 1/1 Scion token. But it's got flying. I thought this was always an underrated card because it can help ramp you and it's got evasion. It'd be a little embarrassing to lose to this card, but
oh, it'd be very embarrassing. I wasn't here. When you lost to this card, I wasn't here.
That was a great draw. So what do we do? I guess I'll play Sveilun. That'll give me my best chance of getting back into this game.
These are all pretty dinky cards.
Oh yeah, this is all garbage.
Stomping
I'm
my
gonna
ass.
block you. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block. Maybe their hand was just full of Eldrazi Sky Spawner and they didn't have a corrupted crossroads. Oh no, they could use this and this. What is this?
Eldrazi creature spells.
You gonna steal my Sveilun? How rude. Well, they lost a few things, but they're gonna draw a card. Or do I get to draw it? No, I don't think I get to draw shit. Well, we're gonna use Harbinger to at least get rid of this thing. They draw a card. I don't like that. Okay, I do get to kill a few things. Okay, we'll get rid of this Eternal Scourge. I guess we're not technically killing it, but whatever. And then we'll do a blocky here. Take 5, go to 4. And let's hope we can make a comeback. I think I'm going to tick my Vial up to 3. Hopefully I draw like 2 drops and we can make use out of this Mararegery. That is awkward.
Big stuff.
That is also awkward. Well, maybe it's not too bad. Because I need to cast Regery. I have to cast... Jeez. Well, I get to untap Sveilun for this Mutavault if necessary.
Yeah, you got the interaction finally.
But I will die to this Sky Spawner if I don't find an answer to it. What's the score? Score so far is 0-0 versus this deck.
Artifacts floating. Crap always floats right to the top.
Yeah. Even if I give this... I don't have enough creatures. I need one more Lord. Why couldn't I draw a Lord off of you? Damn it. Yeah, poof, it's gone. I probably not yet. 2 of these. I need to draw a Trickster. I guess... I don't know. Yeah, I need a Trickster. Trickster or bust. I need to draw like... Okay, our draws were just terrible. These are the worst draws in the world. Drew extra Chalice of the Voids in a matchup where it didn't matter. Okay, games 2 and 3 will be great, though. Assuming I don't have to mulligan too much. Everything else is okay. So Dismember is good. Spreading Seas is great. I guess that's it. Get rid of the stupid counter magic.
Fantastic.
Yep. Clean! That's some clean sideboarding. That's good deck design, people. That's good deck design. This is the one with the EDF and Obligator. Yes. Isn't Unclaimed Territory just better? Oh yeah. Well, maybe they're running Unclaimed Territory. I have no idea. I didn't design their deck. And their hand was good, by the way. Their hand was very good because they got to start off with their Gemstone Caverns, and exile the that Scourge to be able to cast from exile. Like that was almost like the nuts. Well, I wouldn't say complete the nuts. We didn't see like, I guess Thought Knot Seer or Reality Smasher. That could have been even worse. I'm just saying it was their good hand versus our very bad hand. And the result was very logical. Was not expecting to win that one. They didn't draw Chalice if they're playing. They're definitely playing Chalice. We drew 3 of them. I hate it when it says I won the die roll. No, I lost the first game. I get the choice. This hand's fine. Are we going to start off the game with another Gemstone Caverns? Yes. The same scum? Oh, Serum Powder this time. Sure. I'll dismember whatever they play because I just want to curve out. There's better things to dismember out there. Uh-oh. Maybe I don't want... Oh, Ratchet Bomb.
That's Ratchet.
Got it going on. Yeah. Well, I don't really feel like playing Spreading Seas when this thing exists. You want to pop that on too? Go for it. Thought not here.
Goodbye, Spreading Seas.
Maybe goodbye Dismember. Yeah. The only thing that can get through a Thought Not Seer. Play Sphaloon. Oh, the Sphaloons. Sphaloon. Why don't you play Pioneer anymore? Because no one plays Pioneer. I'm a professional streamer. I gotta play formats people watch. Like, no, like, I mean, it's like the same thing, like, what people ask me, why don't I play, like, Legacy anymore? And the problem is, like, when I play Legacy, only half of you or less show up. Well, that's not good. I mean, you guys vote with your viewership.
Hit a zone.
We're gonna make sure we don't walk into that Ratchet Bomb. Oh, you wanna go? You wanna go? That is annoying. This Gemstone Caverns adds the black mana. Attack. Why is Pioneer afraid of Historic? Well, they are afraid. Like, because people keep saying, oh, why do we need Pioneer when we have Historic? Historic's better, blah, blah, blah. And then just recently on Arena, they canceled any plans to get Pioneer on Arena. It's like that's not a good direction for Pioneer. Not good at all. Hey, don't play this Eldrazi Obligator shit on me.
He's obligated to.
That's weird. Alright. You took out one of my cards. I mean, I guess I can activate the Sphaloon and with Mutavault block a Thought Not Seer, but I would never do that anyway. Reality Smasher. For 9, huh?
Maybe you can string a bunch of Spreading Seas together.
I think I need to string a bunch of blockers together. And I could still die to the stupid Obligator. Well, I'm not in a position to do fuck all, so... Okay, we're gonna pass, I guess. There's a lot of ways I can lose.
For a complete list of them, send a postcard to P.O. Box.
Yeah, not good. I can activate the one below, because if they kill this Mutavault, then I can activate the other one. Oh, they'll both die anyway. But I'll get a card. I'm gonna get some cards out of this. Not very good. If they play anything, I'm lost, yeah.
Ugh. I think you're stone cold fuck.
Yeah, me too. I wouldn't even say my hand was bad. Alright, we lose. That's Magic, folks. We had lands, we played cards, and then we lost. Story of our lives. Alright, let's move on to round 4. Aside from our main deck being terrible in game 1, I don't think it should be that bad of a matchup. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, the deck is blue. It's red. I'm usually used to the versions that are just strictly colorless, because that Obligator card can be a huge swing. And also, not to mention, the Sky Spawners, I think, is pretty good against us.
Tough shit.
Beats good deck, but loses to a meme deck. Hey, you never know. Hey, there's a lot of decks that we have seen for the first time on Nikachu MTG that ended up being, like, really, really good. The very first Eldrazi deck, which was like an Eldrazi... It was the type of deck that exiled cards from their graveyard for effects. No, it put cards from exile into the graveyard. Can't remember what that mechanic was called. Susurrus MTG. Historically, this person has played the most pain-in-the-ass decks I've ever faced off in my life, which includes things like Lantern Control. Hopefully, they didn't go back to it. Oh, no, this is... Yeah, this is the person. I'm on the draw. This hand is a bit of a liability. It's just way too slow. I don't have a second blue source, so I can't cast anything in my hand. This hand's fine. I'll keep. I'll dump. Well, I don't know what my opponent is on.
Lantern Control.
It could be. Well, I'll throw away the Trickster, not knowing. Keep the Silver Gillet out for card advantage. Oh man, I just remember when you played against that crazy Forbidden Orchard deck. So funny. Made our opponent happy though. Tron in this economy? Well, Eldrazi Tron is great. Great. That is just fucking great. I'm being sarcastic.
Put it on 7.
Of course. Naturalny. Okay, it's Chalice. I'm sorry. I wonder what they think we are on. It's sorry, it's Eldrazi Tron.
Motherfucker.
That actually is a good draw. All right, we have the Cavernous Souls to beat their Chalice of the Void on 1. Okay, cast with Kicker 1. I've been screwed so many times. Now they can still Expedition map for, say,
the
what's
bullshit.
it called? Yeah, the bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit out there. They could be Dice Factory. Oh my god, that would be exactly what Susurrus MTG would be on. Loves his Dice Factory. He loves this sort of artifact shit. Yeah, it's definitely Dice Factory. Like, that card hoses us in the main. Well, am I just stone dead to this card? I think so. Ensnaring Bridge in the main? I can't beat that. What do I do?
Start pinging them for 2. For as long as possible.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I play Mutavault, play Silver Gill Adapt. Brazen Bar, where are you? Yeah, I know.
You always need at least 1 bounce spell.
Yeah, lost this dumb Dice Factory deck. It's exactly what Susurrus MTG would play. Actually, hold on. Let's undo this. Maybe I'll play a Naked Tide Shaper. But anyway, it looks like we're lost. Looks like we're dead lost. Yeah, sure. I don't really care. Like, do we have a chance in hell? Not really. Spaloon, you're useless. Attack for 6.
With a bridge on board.
If I remember correctly, I like lost every single match I ever had against Asuras MTG because he just played exclusively ensnaring bridge decks.
He loves the bridge.
Maybe bridge is good right now. I don't know. Where'd this guy go anyway? Like he was there was a point where he just disappeared, and I didn't see him again. I can't remember if like a specific card got banned from one of those decks.
Yeah, well, when Bridge from Below got closed.
Hope they ban bridge at some point. It will never get banned. This is very this card has protection from bannings. It's a very annoying card, but there's an infinite number of ways of beating it. To the point that a lot of decks don't even like playing ensnaring bridge. Yes, yes, draw cards. Okay. I cannot beat this. I don't know how you win. I don't care. So what do I want to do? Do I want Chalice? They've got 1-drops of their own. It's so weird. They play Chalice. No, they can't be that vulnerable to Chalice. Okay, I have to bring in... I gotta bring in the goods, right? We cannot lose to Chalice. Yeah, Counterspell is the way to go. Get rid of these interactive cards. Actually, no, I'll get rid of Harbinger. Keep Trickster. Trickster can blow up the construct tokens. I don't like it. But what can we do about it? Like this, I mean, this is exactly the type of hand this deck chews up. Alright, let's mulligan. I mean, I can't ask for that much better. I mean, Tide Shaper turn 1, I guess, or an Ether Vial. Cut Lords, not interactive creatures. The interactive, what is my Harbinger going to interact with? Expedition map? Exactly. Ideally I want like Lord attack quickly, because I can't go into the long game versus this deck. At least I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, there might be a little bit of an argument to Harbinger, because you can play it at flash speed and hold up counter magic, so maybe there's something to that. Only because it has flash speed. I don't feel good about this, Fish Fam. I don't feel good about this. I feel good about this. Oh, Serum Powder deck, are you? You didn't like that Ensnaring Bridge. That's one bridge we don't have to deal with.
He mulliganed anyway.
And then they took a real mulligan. I'm going to keep this. I guess I'll dump an island. But I don't feel strong about this play. The correct play might have been to dump the file. Oh, they do have Karn the Great Creator. Of course, Welding Jar in a Susurrus MTG deck. Ugh. I'm just gonna let it go. You know what? That's a good point. I forgot about the Karn, and that it's been a long time. It's actually not too bad of an idea. Just get rid of this Ether Vial. Anyway, we need lands now. I'm still gonna save Tide Shaper for like Urza's Saga,
Not like
or the
this.
Tron mana.
Not like this.
Yeah, sure. That might be a mistake, but they can't get anything that I can't Tide Shaper. Not like this, not like this.
I think this one's over.
But I did have the option to dump the Ether Vial at the beginning. I opted not to. That's my mistake. But the problem is, like, eventually our opponent will just keep playing bombs until we lose. Like, is this this position would be fine if I had pressure. I have nothing. Yeah, I'm just not gonna play this thing. This Mad Lad boarded Needle versus Merfolk. It's not in this type, like in this sort of prison deck. It's a good thing. It can hit Vial. It can hit Mutavault. It's not that bad. It's one card that deals with a lot of stuff, and it might be just one. It also might just be one Pithing Needle. Anyway, okay, we can just concede. Let's move on, people. We have better things to do with our time. This will be an awful matchup. This was a terrible matchup to run into. Main deck Ensnaring Bridge. I think this is just I don't know. Post board maybe it gets a little bit better, but I doubt it. This deck can probably find infinite blast zones and ratchet bombs and all this other stuff. Like, there's just so many like board wipe like cards. Merfolk, you need to go to Demirfolk and have the mill strip. Well, I don't think the mill. I don't know if I need a mill synergy as a backup. To be fair, all our matchups have been bad. They're all tough matchups. I was just lucky to win the first two handedly with our strategy. But the next two decks, like, blanked versus Chalice. All I can hope for is that Susurrus MTG does not get popular. Because he did bring the Were Prison deck to, like, prominence back in the day. Then I'm like, every so often I have to play against this deck. Although I have to say, it's a complicated deck to play. I did beat a lot of people who played that deck. I just never personally beat him.
He's the master.
He's the master, that's right. He's the master of this prison-y Ensnaring Bridge artifact shit. We're up against M. Jolk. The hand is sort of shitty, but I'll keep it. Tasha's Hideous Laughter milling 36 Luris cards. I don't know what that's about.
Finally,
Turn
classic cards.
Classic doing nothing cards. I'll play the Mutavault turn 1 because... Oh no, actually I probably won't attack with this. What am I doing? Oh, I accidentally tapped the Mutavault. I probably won't attack with this unless they tap out for some reason. Ooh, it's Mardu Stoneblade. Which means they could Prismatic Ending this and end our lives. But it's sorcery speed, so. Oh! No, this is Reanimator. Pay 3 life, sacrifice this, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Only activate as a sorcery. True story. Alright, we're attacking with that Mutavault. Let us go, 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 go. And hopefully, let's get an island so I can get this Svelun in play. That changes things. I will play this. Yeah, it changes things. Changed my mind. Because now I can put this Ether Vial to 3 and have another one on 2.
Milk.
Opponent's name sort of means milk in Swedish, sort of. Mjölk. Alright, we can bounce this with Harbinger. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, so our opponent's like really missing one side of their combo. Go, 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 Mutavault. This is the Reanimator Beatdown. Beatdown Reanimator deck. So I guess the Harbinger just doesn't matter. I'll just pass. Because if I bounce one, they can still use the other. Drown in the Lock is a Merfolk card? Damn, did not look at the art. Well, I don't know if it's a Merfolk card. It's used against Merfolk. What's our opponent doing? They're doing absolutely nothing. You still can't unearth. I don't even know if it's worth blocking at this point. I'm just going to keep the stuff on the board so that we have stuff for Svaelun.
How do you drown a merfolk? That's right.
Yeah, how do you drown a merfolk? Did anyone think of this? Oh my god. The priests. They're back. Every single turn there's an extra fucking priest. What is the name for like any of those conventions where all the priests get together with the Pope? Every so often they have those big meetings. I don't know what they're called.
Convention.
Well, I don't know what it's called. That's the thing. Mass. There. Well, I don't know what mass. Is it really called mass?
PopeCon 221.
Yep. Don't miss out.
Buy your tickets early.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so funny. It's fucking stupid. I guess I might as well attack with these. Unearth. Does it come to the battlefield with anything? It gains haste, exiled at the beginning of the next end step. Guess it doesn't matter. Oh, you're gonna double block my Mutavault? Why do they always go for that one? So it doesn't change anything, so I'll just let it die. I want to have the option to have Harbinger on the board. I'm gonna get the Svaelun in play pre-combat. Can you like, is there a combo between these things? Like pay 3 life, sacrifice this, return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield, only activate as a sorcery, and then you get this thing back, and then you keep bringing them back and forth and keep losing 3 life, and then you die. So if I need to give Svaelun indestructible, I can just activate the Mutavault. And I'm just going to wait and see what happens. We got the backup here though, people. Unless they can use a creature like, I don't know. What the F? I don't know if I'm wasting my Harbinger like this, but whatever.
You're clearing the way.
I am clearing the way. The way's being cleared.
Now all we need is one spicy relic.
That I can deal with. Alright, so I'll toss the
3,
Lord. Well, I mean,
2,
Svaelun would survive.
1.
Yeah, you're not gonna pull that shit on me. Oh no, did I blunder? 6, 9, 4. Yeah, I blundered.
That's right, you're gonna top deck a Lord.
We could top deck a Lord in combat. Or sorry, yeah, in combat. Because we just had the win right there. Now, do I even want to attack with the Mutavault? Maybe not, because I can keep the Force Negation up.
It's a lock, Jerry.
Probably. Alright, they can unearth one of these Priest of Fell Rites if they want to. You got another damn! Damn! How do you drown a Merfolk? I mean, that was the thing. That was the funny thing with Walk the Plank. It was like destroy target non-Merfolk card, but like there's a bunch of other fishy cards like Sirens and stuff. Now the advantage to our opponent is I got no fucking clue what's in this deck. All I've seen is Priest of Fell Rites for 6 turns. There's an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice a creature, discard a card, destroy target something. Sure, you can kill that if you want. You discarded a Thoughtseize. This changes nothing. What's going on? Is Aspiring Spike playing today? Because I got like 134 viewers, and usually I can get over 200. But I know people pledge their allegiance to Aspiring Spike.
We love you, Mr. Spike.
I'm number 2 around here. Except for you, 134. You guys will love me. Okay, I have no... I mean, I'm guessing this is good. I'm guessing this is bad. It could be good. We saw bone shards. He's off. Then I have no excuses. Like, I don't know. I think Tide Shaper probably might be poopy. Sveloon also might be poopy for all I know.
Ashen Rider and Archon are his payoffs.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't really want to bring in Dismember. Zan Syed has your views. He is in the Modern Challenge. Oh, is he doing good? Good luck to Zan. Whatever, we do this. I'm not sure about Sveloon. Like, maybe I should have Tide Shaper. This hand's a bit dicey. We'll keep. I mean, if we get Thoughtseize and they take the Ether Vial, the hand turns to spoiled M Yolk. You like that one, huh?
Yeah.
It's Swedish for milk. Oh, also, we need an island or this hand's also fucked. Priest of Fell Rights. This is just Priest of Fell Rights tribal as far as I'm concerned. Priest of Fell Rights this. Priest of Fell... Alright, we got the Force Negation. That helps me play the second Ether Vial without any problems. M515 cheered a whole 100 bits. Thank you very much. That was a good joke. F me.
He's asking a question.
He's asking a question. Have you ever thought about running Spark Double so we can copy Goddess and bypass the Legendary rule? No. That's a bit much. You know what? Because I don't really want my opponent to know what's in my hand, but I guess it's best to just let them have it. Because they know they can just go for it right now. Now, okay, there is some good stuff. If they get... There's a lot of cards that they could go get, and we could just deal with it with, like, Trickster and Harbinger of the Tides, right? Sire of Sanity. At the beginning of each end step, each player discards their hand. That's not too bad for us. Although they might have more things to reanimate. More Priest of Fell Rights. Alright, one Harbinger and it's all over. Oh, and at the end of each player's end step, fuck, I gotta put this thing in play. I need it next turn. I need it next turn. Alright, we're racing, people. We might race this. If I just peel Lords off the top, I could probably race the stupid Sire of Insanity. We just need Tricksters and, well, I can't Trickster. I gotta, like, play my cards from my turn. Okay, I'm gonna put one on 3, just in case I draw Glasspool Mimic or Sveloon. Here we go. Time to race this bad boy. Can we race? I mean, maybe I should be on blocking duty. Maybe I'm being a fucking moron.
At least it's a double-sided effect.
Okay, hold on. They attack me for 6. I go to 8. I attack them for 5. We could race! This could be a race! A race that has never been seen. Your 6-4 Sire of Insanity versus my top decks? Who's gonna win? The only thing that sucks is I can't play on my opponent's turn, because at the beginning of each end step, we're screwed. All of a sudden, you don't feel so confident anymore. You're doing the math. Oh, you're gonna go anyway. Sure. Right, we just need to keep peeling cards. I mean, one Lord and it's over. Just always yield, always no. Well, it's worth a card next turn. Charge! Forward! Not backward, and always twirling. I mean, if they attack, they've put us in a position where we have to draw the goods. Don't draw anything. Oh, fuck. That's a good one.
Damn.
Damn! Alright. The game is tense again. We need, like, Glasspool Mimic, Harbinger of the Tides.
Triggers.
I mean, I can block a turn.
Ah.
That is a very bad card.
That is a very good card.
That is a very good card. How do we make use of this very good card? Well, I gotta just put it in play right now. I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, let's pitch Harbinger. So long, sucker!
How is this person facing you in a league? That means they won a game.
In theory. I guess I could have double blocked, but I don't want to. Okay, we're going all guts, no guts, no glory. Come on, we just need blockers. That's all we need. So we're drawing 2 cards a turn. Can we draw a blocker? It can't be Glasspool Mimic. Oh, fuck our lives. All right. Faith in Svelun. We have faith. Yes! All right, let's get this thing in play. Okay, and we're attacking for victory, too. So they need to top deck.
This is so stupid.
This is a pretty stupid game. Okay, they got a top deck a removal spell. Or bust. Or they could top deck... They could top deck a creature, I guess. Because they can attack with Sire, I block with Master of the Pearl Trident. This is Magic as it was meant to be played. Creature? Nope, nothing. Interesting. Persist! It's over, people! Our opponent goes GG. That was a very entertaining game. Oh, what? That's a really bad draw. What are we gonna draw? Ether. Wow, we drew all the garbage after that. Just in the nick of time, we played for the victory. What a weird like 60% of that league. It looked so normal at first, and then it just went to Bizarro land. You know, the further you go down into the losers bracket, the more bizarre the modern metagame gets.
We're going for another one?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, just guys to watch.
No problem. I stand by my deck. Like, I mean, I built it to beat, like, the most dangerous decks in the metagame. We crushed them. We crushed the Shadow deck. We crushed the Hammer Time deck. Good shape. I think it has a good sideboard of, like, flexibly siding out the Force Negations for all the... I think that's a good sideboard. I like my 4 Dismembers, the Relics, and the Spreading Seas. So I think I'm very happy about this deck list. I'd play it in the Modern Challenge if I woke up early enough. So, anyway, for everyone who is still watching the stream, we're going to keep streaming. For everyone on the replay, that's our game for today. We're going to thank everyone for supporting the Nikachu channel. We're also going to thank our sponsors, Fusion Gaming Online and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu with his brother, playing Mono Blue Merfolk in Modern.